Sir. Look, it's going to be a cracker of a game, and more especially on a tactical point of view, because we saw how the first leg went down, where Ahly where they showed their tactical superiority, whereas yes, Sundowns were there, and they did well actually. To withhold, it's never easy when you get to Egypt and come out with 3 points, So for me, I think it's just a game of chess. Right now, we have these two powerhouses that are always on some, we need to win this. This one cannot beat me. I need to progress before this one and so forth. So now that they're in the same group, and Ahly, it's a situation whereby now they might not come out. So they know that coming here into this game, they need to get it. They need to get the maximum points in order to put their campaign on track again. And it's not going to be easy because you're playing against a top team, against Mamelodi Sundowns, and which is not easily bossed at home. So it's going to be a crack of a game, and I'm so excited. Especially I want to see how now Ahly are going to set up. Because normally when they play away, they're very much cautious. They set up in a form that they don't want to give away much space. They don't want to give away much room and opportunities for the winning team. So you can basically say in simple terms, they look to consolidate the point that they have, and whenever they get the opportunity to snatch a winner, they'll do that. So I think that's what's going to happen. So Mamelodi Sundowns needs to be very much cautious in this game, in a sense that they know that Ahly, they're coming in as wounded lions, and with the history that they have, these teams against each other, they want to also replicate the fact that these guys, they beat them away. They also want to get even with them when they get here. So it's going to be a tough encounter. I'd say Ahly is more under pressure, coming from the Club World Cup as the defending champions as well, and having lost the first leg. I think they are under pressure to a point that, well, Coach Pito is the former Mamelodi Sundowns coach, and he boasts a huge CV in him when it comes to continental football right now. So obviously he would want. I don't think Ahly would want to lose twice to the same team. So they're coming here under pressure. Whereas with Sundowns, yes, we can say they did well in Egypt. They are also a big team of their nature as well, and they wouldn't want to lose the game. But I think the pressure is more with Ahly. One thing I love about Mamelodi Sundowns, I've been following them throughout, and I think they still have the same mentality. They don't choose games, and they give so much respect to their opponents, whether small teams or big teams. They still go with the same work ethic, with the same attitude and the discipline, and the good tactical acumen as well. I think that's the main focal point for them, whereby tactically they're very good. So now, in this sense, obviously, you look at how they won that game. It boosted their morale. But at the same time, one thing I know about them is that they are too quick to bring themselves down to earth and to say we haven't completed the job. And I know that their target this season is to make sure that they win the Champions League. So by so doing, they've already tasted the glory, and they've played, in the Champions League consecutively for many times, and they've dominated. So I think they're very much experienced in that sense that they don't need to be told again to say, hey guys, that was nothing, this and that. I believe that them themselves, they know how to set up professionally, mentally and tactically as well. So I think they are a team that makes sure that they stay level-headed, they stay grounded and complete the task at hand. Not really, because I believe that was one of the reasons why they have the 3 coaches, and who are equally experienced as Coach Pito. That side. So I think having lost Rulani, it doesn't make much of a difference for them, because they seem to look like an oiled machine. Everyone knows his duty, everyone knows his role, and everyone knows how to complete the task at hand. So irrespective of which personnel is going to be on the field on the day. So I believe that with Rulani's absence, Coach Manqoba and Coach Steve Kompela, as well as Coach Wendell Robinson, because he also normally joins in whenever there's any suspensions. I think they won't miss him that much. Yes, obviously you'll have that element of having him animated, having him backing out instructions, but I think Coach Steve Kompela does that well as well, and we shouldn't forget that Coach Rulan is an understudy of Coach Steve Kompela. Therefore, everything that we see in Rulan is what Coach Steve Kompela has as well. So I don't think they'll miss him that much.